Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Robert, Custodian File. Today is October 29, 25. Let's just jump right on in here. Let's look at from 4 years ago. Bad weather, unfortunately. It's what happens at the beach. It's usually like this. It's not good. Look at the LAPD coming in. Look at this UAP fast mover just coming off the ground. Totally targets right there. Does its business. Does a recon. There's the interpolations, a copy and paste of each frame of where it started, where it ended. Kind of really says a lot more than I could ever describe. I've watched it on the big screen, enlarged the picture, but it's obviously extremely obvious. Like we are here to recon the helicopter. And that's actually, it looks like it flew right under the front of it. That's where their camera is. So you could say it literally flew up to the camera, like 2 feet from the camera. It's like, take my picture. And I'm sure the pilot did take its picture, and where those pictures are, we don't know, but I would sure like to see them someday. Somebody has that video. You can count on it. You can count on somebody has that video, and that is some good video right there, because that is a very expensive camera, super high resolution. So just putting it out there. So I'm going to try to show you some other videos, zigzag videos, beehive videos, where there's more than 2 or 3 dragons going after one helicopter. This channel is about small, fast moving UAPs that are all over the world. Anyone can do this. You can record this wherever you are. Take your cell phone out, record helicopters, landscape, zoom in 20% for 30 seconds. Look for a dot. That dot will be the UAP, 2,000 miles an hour. They do trigger the X and K band spectrum, and they do fly behind. I don't know, I'd have to enlarge. I think, you know what, this one might even be behind the helicopter. I have so many like that now. I don't even analyze them in detail anymore. There's so much video. But yeah, if you want your own research, I'll make you a link. I'll send it to you. I can send you UAP dragons that fly behind aircraft. Those, I don't want to make it sound easy. I mean, I've been doing it for 8 years, so I have a couple dozen videos like that. But I think this one did fly behind right there. Yeah. What do you think, everyone? All right, let's go to the next. There's a lot to show you, a lot going on. All right, look at this one, 2021, February 13. So what's going on here, this helicopter is just hanging around the area. Look at the timeline, 11:21 in the morning, and he's just getting tagged, repeatedly getting tagged, every 10 seconds, 20 seconds. I mean, look at the timeline. It keeps, we're still at 11:22. Over and over, 11:02 here, same. They come in there. Some of these helicopters, for some reason, they really get recon more than usual. Yeah, you know what? This one looks like the LAPD also. LAPD also has these blue and silver choppers. They're trying to get, they're trying to get rid of them. The new colors are the black and white. It's like it takes 8 years to phase out the old color into the new one. But you get the point. They're all over. They're all over. They're all over the world. These small, fast movers. Again, they will trigger your car radar detector, the X and K band. They'll leave an audio click on your video. If they fly behind a metal pole, you can still see the silhouette of their object original matrix. Something like very similar to an X-ray effect of a hospital X-ray. And they're predictable. Extremely predictable. So many of you already know this. There's about 20 people now recording. They're posting their own UAP Dragon video, YouTube, other platforms. Starting to fall behind. Everybody's dragging to there's just so much. They're all over YouTube. They love air shows, Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, Red Arrows. It's probably the easiest way to find them. But if you're next to an airport, even better. Start recording helicopters, airplanes landing. Like, they're very fast, so and blue skies work best. So don't give up on your first video, but they're there. They're very quick. And let the rest of us know. Once you start recording, or if you find them on YouTube, let the rest of us know. You can send your video custodianfile@gmail. But let me show you. I call these like beehive videos. Let me show you, because there's just so much of it. Let me show you some more here. All right, let's just keep going. 2021. So these are, I call these again beehives, because there's just too many UAP dragons over one chopper, and they're not leaving. The chopper's not leaving. He's hanging around. So these things they keep flying by over and over. Doesn't matter, summer, winter. February's pretty cold, at least for LA. It's pretty cold. But nevertheless, it could be in any kind of weather. Again, more February. Here's LAPD coming straight at me here. What is that, 9:40 in the morning? Look at this. They're just flying right in front of them. Tag. I mean, it's like he's there to take their picture, and they're like, oh, here you go. This has been going on since the summer 2017. So police helicopters are government helicopters. There have been 46,000 government helicopters since the summer of 2017. I know that's like way too hard to believe, way too many. If I didn't live here, I wouldn't believe it myself. Not only do I live here and saw it, I recorded it, documented over and over. Not just the LAPD, every government helicopter you can think of, Army, Navy, police, sheriff, Coast Guard, it just goes on and on and on. It doesn't stop. And so just want to point that out there. Yeah, it doesn't, in the winter or the summer, you fly up with a helicopter and you fly over Marina Del Rey, you fly next to the Jetty Rocks. Yeah, you're gonna get tagged. You're gonna get reconned by these small, fast-moving UAPs. And really, at this point, there's nothing we can do about it. All we could do is document. And you could do this, and many of you are. You're pulling out your camera and you're documenting. Keep all your videos, because someday the universities will reluctantly, they will like, okay, this is real. Now we need everyone's videos. We'll pay you, etc. So it's gonna, won't be wasting your time. Not to mention, it's an amazing hobby. Probably the only caveat is it's very addicting. Once you record one dragon, you're gonna want another 500 videos, and then you'll take a break for a few months, and then you'll start over. It's just something mesmerizing about them. Turning your camera on and they fly by. Do they ever fly up to you? Sometimes they get pretty close, not a lot, but there's been, in 8 years, there's been 2 or 3 people, they fly pretty close to them. But the majority of the time, they're in the air, flying by choppers. They want to know what's going on. And where are they from? We honestly don't know. I'm putting my money either from the inner Earth, another planet, or they're from our future. I'm playing my hunches. I'm using all my academic and spiritual training. I'm going to put my money on the future. They're from the future. If you're more curious, you could reach out to me. I'll give you more information. There you go. All right, let's go to the next. Super. Okay, I want to close on this video here. You've seen this before. Like I said, they're all over air shows, these UAPs. I scan here air shows occasionally. Here's one in Canada from 2017. They had one F-22. Blue skies. I love blue skies. And sure enough, this is a hard to come by. Maybe I make it sound easy. It's not. This is not a small drone UAP Dragon. This is some type of ship. From the analysis, I mean, really, and I've interpolated it there. We don't know what that is. It's probably like the only one I've ever found. I think it's as clear as the F-22. How far? I think they're close. I think they're very close to one another myself. It's hard to say. The F-22 is probably at the most 8,000 feet from the camera. I think these things are, this was pretty close. Look at that, the shadow lines up, wow. So I just want to just put that out there. You've seen it before, but it's just such a rare find. Anyway, just want to share your thoughts with me. If any of you want to know where the IP or timeline, just reach out. I have it. Okay, please remember, by the way, to like, subscribe, comment. I do need your support. Let me hear your comments. I can answer all your questions. We'll be happy to. Okay, Robert at Custodian File. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.